I thought I would address something that I get asked quite often. I have gotten some comments recently, and I thought I would address it because I get asked this a lot, and I have said this before, so if you haven't been with our channel for a long time, you may not realize this, but I don't always film my kids. Good morning, everybody. So, we're getting ready to take Ireland to ballet today. Last night was super fun at the fair. My feet are killing me. I'm slow moving this morning getting ready for the day. So I did get my shower in and got dressed. I haven't done anything with my hair or anything yet today. Ireland's up and ready to go though. She's got all her ballet clothes on, so only 2 days left of summer ballet. And then she's off for a month. A little over a month. I think it's like a month and a week or something. So, it has been a busy last couple of days. We had lots of doctor's appointments. I didn't take you guys along for that. I told you I was getting my oil changed. I don't know, there's been so much going on. So today we're finally at home, and I am very much excited. I was supposed to go in for blood work yesterday. And they called and said there wasn't going to be anyone in the lab to do the blood work. So I have to reschedule and I'm putting it off. It's just like cholesterol panels and stuff like that. But then also because sometimes I get short of breath, and I have since I had the very first coronavirus that I had. So he said he wants to do like a check on thyroid, stuff like that. Things that could be very easily taken care of. And help with that shortness of breath. So I do have to get it scheduled. I just don't think I'm going to do it this week. I think I'm going to schedule for next week when I have less going on. Oh, your lightsaber, careful, don't drop it on the floor here, you'll break it. Anyway, we're off to ballet.
I should have got one of those. She's not doing Ducky's hair for ballet. Next time I'm gonna get one of
Maybe next year.
Not Ducky! I defeated Ducky!
You ready for ballet? I thought I would address something that I get asked quite often. Well, I guess not quite often, but I get asked a lot. That's Aspen's breakfast. Hold on. Okay, I decided to wait. Aspen and I were eating breakfast together. I decided to take a pause and have our breakfast, because otherwise sometimes I get sidetracked and I'll wait until like 2 o'clock before I eat something some days. So I try not to do that. It's not good for me. I don't do that on days I work out, but I do that on days where I'm like focusing on other things. Okay, so anyway, I have gotten some comments recently, and I thought I would address it because I get asked this a lot, and I have said this before. So if you haven't been with our channel for a long time, you may not realize this, but I don't always film my kids. So, hi buddy.
Hi.
I love you. Thanks for the kisses. Thanks for putting, did you take them all the way up to your room?
You should put them on the stairs.
Oh, okay. I thought so, but I thought I heard you walking up there.
No, I went upstairs to put Zane's stuffy up on the thing because it was just laying on the ground.
Oh, well that was nice of you.
So I put it up on our TV stand.
Well, thank you. All right, go ahead and go do what you were doing.
All right, I'm gonna go down by Braxen.
All right, buddy. So, I don't always film my kids, and a lot of times in the morning when they're doing their chores and stuff, I don't film them doing it. For a long time, I did not give my kids chores to do, like not regular written down chores or every Saturday we do this. But as they've gotten older, I write myself a to-do list every day that I hang on my refrigerator. And it's generally a really extensive list because like I'll just brain dump and I'll put down everything that I know I see to get done and needs to get done, but I may not get to it all in one day. And some of the things off the brain dump, I may ask my kids to help me with, but I also write them a mini brain dump. And so I use a notebook like this. I get these at the Dollar Tree. I think there's like 3 in a pack. And I write what child's name it is, adult or non-adult child. because I expect my adult children that live at home to help out as well. And I write down their personal responsibilities. So whether that's make bed and I only write it down if it's something that they forget to do on a regular basis. If it's something that they do daily, I don't even go to the trouble to do it. So some kids may have a more extensive list, and some I only write one item because it's just an item I need them to help me with. But what I do is I'll write down things like make bed. I expect them to make their beds every day. And then the next item, well, here, I'll write a list and then I'll kind of go over it with you. And I won't write whose list it is, because I don't think it's anybody's business which kids like need to be reminded of what, if that makes sense. So anyway, I'll write my list that I put together for my kids, and I'll show that to you. And then just be aware that they're not only doing what is on this list. This is the stuff that they're expected every day to do. But I expect them to help me out with my list as well if there's something that I need an extra hand with. And I'll just call someone that's close by to me and be like, hey, can you help me with this really quick? And my kids are really, really helpful. They offer to help a lot. Like if I'm really busy doing housework, and maybe I didn't write them a list for the day, they'll say, hey mom, is there something you need me to do? Or, oh, I did that. Like Skylur will come out and he'll load the dishwasher without anybody asking him. Tearlyn will go down and clean the living room with no one asking her to do it. So the kids do help out in the house. And I get that comment a lot. And I think it's because I film myself cleaning, but I don't film my kids cleaning that often. Once in a while I have, like if I'm just putting together like a cleaning montage or like maybe a morning routine or something like that. But I try not to bother my kids in the morning when they're in their groove and doing their thing. So if you've been curious as to why it may seem like I am the only one doing anything around the house, that's why. I just don't film my kids doing that stuff. And when I'm filming, a lot of times it's during the day, like filming cleaning and stuff, it's during the day, because I've been asked why my husband doesn't help out. Here's two things. One, my husband has a completely reconstructed back. So there are a lot of things that he is not able to do around this house. He is actually disabled. And two, my husband works a full-time job during the day. So a lot of times when I'm filming, it's during the day. You used to see him a lot more on the videos than you do now. Three, I have been asked why my husband does not grocery shop with me. He actually does grocery shop with me. We grocery shop together all the time because we're very aware of where our budget is and what we're spending on our groceries. And so we like to plan meals and do things like that together, but we do a lot of shopping online. And so there's not much that he needs to help me do. As for putting away like groceries and things like that, he's just not able to do that. His back will not allow him to do that. So I hope that addresses some of the comments that we have had about helping out and how much help that I get, because I know you guys see me do a lot of work on here, but so does everybody. This is a big family and we could not make it run without helping hands all around. So I'm gonna make that list up though, and then I'll kind of give you an idea of what expectations I set up for my kids every day. Some days are more, some days are less, but this is a general idea and how I get them to help me out. And you figure I have 6 sets of helping hands in this house. So if I assign each person one task throughout the house, that's 6 things that have been helped with throughout the day, plus their regular things that they need to take care of for themselves. So I'm gonna put that list together and then I'll kind of show you just minor expectations that I have for my kids besides where they help me here. Okay, so I finished one list and this is what it looks like. And then I'll put the child's name at the top. So here are some of the activities that I expect them to do every day, or personal responsibilities. Make bed. This one says put your dirty clothes in your hamper. So if like they got up and threw their pajamas on the floor, or if they were getting dressed the night before and they lay their clothes on the floor on a chair or something like that. So they have to search their side of the room if they share a room in the hamper, or just if they don't share a room, then search the room. And then take garbage and recycling out of their room. Take dishes out of their room. So a lot of times they'll ask me if they can take a drink up to their room, or if they're eating something like chips or something, I might let them take that up, something that's not super messy, and they'll have a bowl and they'll take that up. So I expect that they take that down the next day right away. And then brush teeth, brush hair, organize toys with mom. So this is a room project. So I try to put one cleaning task that isn't like a daily task on each of their rooms each day. So this has been an ongoing task that we're working on. This has been an ongoing task that we have been working on to organize toys in the bedroom. So that's something we're gonna keep doing. And I just spend probably about 15 to 30 minutes, sometimes 60 minutes working on that task each day with that particular child. So I move from child to child. Once that task is completely finished, then I will move on to the next child's task. So we have been working on organizing our rooms before we get back into the school year, and just working on learning organization skills. Throughout the year, because it teaches them to be better housekeepers and better cleaners by organizing. They're learning things like if I take all of my toys out of the toy bin and I look in the toy bin and it's full of crumbs or whatever, you know how that is. Things just, containers get messy. Then we clean it out before we put our toys back in. So that's teaching them to be a more detailed housekeeper. And it's a life skill that they're learning. So I try to give them one, I kind of got off topic, but I try to give them one like room cleaning job that's outside of their daily tasks, like making bed and just picking up their bedroom. And then the next one is dust dining room. So I give them a household chore that they help with. And usually what I try to, it just depends, is I'll take one room and I'll chunk it out for the kids. So like, I'll say, okay, today I'm gonna have them all help in the dining room and do something in the dining room. And so one person will dust, one person will clean the windows, another person might sweep, another person might mop the floor. And I try to mix it up, and I try to keep in mind like age range. Or I'll just say, okay, I want help with dusting today, and I'll have everybody take a room and they'll dust that. So one person will do dining room, one person will do kitchen, living room, somebody will do a bathroom, things like that. And I just chunk it out with everybody in the house. So that's how I do chores with my kids, and it works really well. And then I don't have to say, oh, you know what? You know, it's Sunday or Saturday or the weekend, and here, you guys all need to spend a couple of hours cleaning in the morning. We just don't do that. One, we don't have time for that. A lot of times on the weekend, we're up and out of the house and going and doing things. Or it might be a working day for me because I'm trying to do lots of edits, or I'm writing or something like that. So that's how chores work in our house. And I hope that answered your questions about how much help I get in my house and how that works. Okay, I have been on a talking spree. I have to go pick up Ireland here shortly, and I'm gonna get my to-do list done now. So we'll see you guys in the next video. We'll see you in the next vlog. This was more of an answer your comments vlog, so I'll see you later.